Good evening and welcome to episode 55. I just wanted to show you the title screen because once again it has changed, and now Darth Treya is there in the Sith Lord spot. One really cool thing that I can't actually show you in this Let's Play is that if your character is dark side, at some point when you hit a certain, I'm not sure if it's a plot point in the game or a certain level of dark side, light side, your character will stand in the Sith Lord spot as one of the Sith Lords. So that's really cool. Alright, so we have our party here. Gonna bring these two because they, work well together and all. We haven't used either of them in a while. So let's start with some level ups. Make sure they have everything they need to complete the mission. Alright, I need to give him some melee stuff because I built him as a ranged character. He already has melee stuff. Cool. I could do toughness, bonus to hit, regeneration, regenerate force points. Toughness is always good. Let's just go with toughness. Give him some more health. Powers. What would be good for him to have? I guess force speed, right? Because I can't give him force speed. He has to get that himself. Yay, more levels. Hopefully we'll have a few so we can give him some cool powers. Level up. Shame at this point that Krea's not in the party, because you could, all my super buffs I could use on her. You might have noticed if you'd played this game before, I was kind of, being careful with, how I leveled her. So that I, had a bit of redundancy built in with, my main. Oh, even more points. Attributes. He's still a dexterity-based Jedi. Using that for his hit chance. There we go. Alright, he has the heal. I could do battle meditation just so he could use it and Leor doesn't have to, but that's kind of, I don't know. I could use force screen, but that's a dark side power, so that would take extra points. Pretty much all the light side powers are buffs. These two are, well, this is the light side power, but it's pretty much useless. Force resistance, that could be useful for facing Jedi. Yeah, let's go with, actually, should I go with this? Yeah, let's go with that. Because again, it's not a party-wide buff, so Leor can't use hers to help him. Now that'd be a cool light side power if, oops, keep doing that. If it made your buffs affect all party members automatically. Yay, no, it's super form. Actually, as a Jedi, what's it called, Jedi Master, you do get, one of the benefits is that you, have a greater influence over your companions or something like that. They do more damage when you're in the party, which is pretty much always. So that's kind of cool. Can't use force speed. He actually can only use a couple powers. I think we're going with this, right? Because there's not really much of a choice. Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright, do another quick save. And, we are in Suburban. I don't know where that is. Gotta find my super buff. Where is it? Oh, okay, cool. Mandalore.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager.
Nice. I just realized I forgot to do something. Oh well, I'll tell you now. There's the other group of Mandalorians at the Dantooine camp, and I was even on Dantooine, so I should have talked to them while I was there with Mandalore, but totally slipped my mind. Alright, watch your back.
Don't worry about me. I can handle myself
I know
just
you can.
fine. Look after your own health.
Yeah, I can handle myself fine, too. Like they're like heavily armored warriors, but they use stealth. That's kind of cool. It's not what you normally expect. Are we in the Ithorian compound? I think we are. It's very empty nowadays, but yeah, there's the Ithorians. Chodo. Levar, thank goodness, are here. You must help us. If the Sith do not stop, it will destroy the planet. What happened? After you left the station, the situation became greatly improved. The council accepted our complaints and Circle was banned. Sweet. They've relocated, rebuilding other planets in Outer Rim, which is regrettable, and hopefully their influence does not spread far. I will drive this out of the way. I'll be going now. Hey, Moza. Don't worry, Moza, I'll help you. This is like their headquarters, I guess. Pretty heavily defended. I like. Alright. Time to go out there and take the fight to the Sith, though. Before they take over the entire station and bring it down around us. Hey, it's there.
All right, man.
How
The
you
Sith
doing,
are trying to
man?
hold us up in this compound. We need to break through or our reinforcements won't be able to move out. Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade.
Sounds good to me. Okay. Let's see if there's anything over here first. Nope, all the vivarium, it's all been emptied out. You're fighting. If you're fighting. Mines! Yep, plenty of assassins. Alright, stasis field. Be super buffed for the test. Go! I'm in Juyo form because even though I'm fighting multiple opponents, I want to get that extra stun attack. Alright, cool. Buffs don't last the same length, which is kind of sad. Can't go in there. Everything's in lockdown, it looks like. Is this the way to go then, I guess? Yeah, nothing over there. Back to the residential module. I remember this place.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line.
Probably because you're standing around doing
After
nothing.
they established their position, they brought out their turrets.
Alright.
We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back.
Alright, I got it. I'll see what I can do.
Alright, everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi, then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you. Good luck.
We are your reinforcements.
Oh, from the droid planet. That's cool. I can tell because of the voice. I like that. Droid is fun and all, but I really think it's so better just to use, wow, they made quick work of them. Yay for droid reinforcements. Yep. 1474's military droid. There's quite a few of them, too. Made that fight a little too
We
easy.
have received transmissions from the Citadel station. We are here to help you.
Tend to the wounded, I need to keep moving.
Understood. We will attend to the wounded so the colonists may advance.
Always for the colonists, right? Anything over here? Probably not. Yeah. That's where our apartment was, though. So long ago. Entertainment module. Oops.
I hear you.
Use that for a bit. Let's use internal alacrity. Why not? Massive speed. Or shield. Yeah, use up a decent amount of his force. But that's okay. That's it. That was easy. So we stop that bully. That's over here. Is that his body still there? Nah. Corpse was there a while. Oh, those brothers I had that stupid quest with, but they're still here. No, it's okay. Either were killed or got out while they could. Poor scream. There's a workbench though, that's nice. It's too bad I can't throw my crystal anymore though. Damn it. Oh well. It'd be funny if you got to Kreia or Darth Treya and was like, hey, before we fight, can you upgrade my crystal for me? Ooh, what's that? Oh, can't shoot him from here, can I? Arr. You can't use speed, unfortunately. But you can use Master Force Screen. Yeah. Their XP's down a bit. Alright, finish him off. Double lightsaber power attack. Cha. Oh, ooh, got a Sith Master in there. Or a Dark Jedi Apprentice. Close enough. Probably use my AoE, but it's force though. Alright, I don't know what that was. You help the unarmed soldiers stop the Sith sabotage. Sweet. Another lightsaber, in case you need one at this waypoint in the game. In case you completely failed at building your lightsaber before this, I guess. Alrighty. Some remains. Thon's robe, what does that do? Another one of those cool name robes. That's actually kind of cool. At a match, I watched a man who kept even his species secret. He was powerful agent of the light side and also trained many Jedi. So you get the base class ability of each class, each of the advanced classes at least, or the Jedi classes. So Force Media Stun is what Sentinels get. Focus is what Consulars get, and Jump is what Guardians get. For the Jump alone, that'd be pretty cool to have. I might wear that just for a bit. If you're light side. Defense bonus 3 isn't that bad either. How's it look? Huh. Nice and comfy by the looks of it. That's where I got my stuff. Confiscation room. When we first arrived from Paragus so long ago. We're in those cells over there. Anything over here? No. There's not a main quest at this point, which is kind of something they probably should restore it, I guess, but should level up. Maybe I should save it for in case any of these fights are really hard, but that's okay. We have other tricks bar sleeves. And now we have very big sleeves. I could do conditioning. I could do anything else good. Jedi defense. I guess conditioning is probably the best way to go. I don't know if that's +2 on top of that or +2 instead. Probably instead. It's only really +1 for that feat, but not a lot of choice at this point in the game. Alright, I do my Master Force Storm. So now we don't have Kreia for fun lightning-y stuff.
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you no good aboard the Ravager. Let
Mandalorians on my team? Sounds good to me.
Charge into battle and to victory. Kelborn, Zuka, you will be joining us.
Yeah.
You will not face this alone. I will go with you and
Wouldn't have it any other way. This is your master after all. Good, stay close to me.
I would have it no other way.
Hey, we feel the same. Alright, let's go. I may have mentioned this a long time ago, but if you choose the dark side Revan option at the beginning, it's not Karth, but a different admiral, because presumably Karth is dead. But because I was light side, and I said as much.
Sir,
Karth
Sith
is alive and
warship
well.
dead ahead of us. It's
Admiral
attacking
under
Citadel
public fleet.
Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will
Like his
barely
armor.
scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to
That's
lose
right,
Telos
his home
twice,
planet.
And I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Getting in was no trouble. There's plenty of holes in this thing. How it maintains an atmosphere, I don't know. I guess just via Nihilus' power. That's a Sith. It's like a New Hope, but inverted. That's kind of cool. Stand close to the door. Oh, they actually killed one. One Mandalorian, show what you're made of. Secure the area. There he is, Mandalore the... I forgot what he's called. He has a title, I know.
Mandalore, we have breached the hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has
Mandalore the
suffered
Restorer?
extensive
Something like that.
structural damage, but its particle field still maintains
Oh, there
a
you go.
minimal atmosphere within the ship and our cargo. It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target.
That's
sites.
right.
Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature
Missile
on this
bays.
vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
Like the way
I
you
know what
think.
it meant for you to accompany me here. Candorus of KotOR II.
That's a new line, I think.
Your trust honors me.
If you betray me or my men, I will kill you.
This is his way of saying I love you too.
Candorus.
Alright, I like this party. This is a good party right here.
My life is yours.
Let's level them up a bit. My diligent apprentice here, who I turned back to the light a little too easily. I know there's that one line in the game where it seems like Cray almost makes it pretty obvious that she's Darth Treya. But for those who at least take a little bit of time to think about it, it could also be referring to Visas or Atris. Although you might have forgotten about Atris at that point in the game. But hopefully it's not too obvious that it's her, because it is a pretty cool reveal. Let's see, what should I give her? Drain Force? That could be cool. She already has Force Speed. I could give her the shield, but not gonna really bother with that. That feel would be kind of cool. Drain some life back. Force Scream. How much force does she have? Does it not say? Well. Yep, okay. For now, let's give her... I don't know. Wait a minute, sorry. Not a lot of force. We probably could give her Drain Force. She could use that, I believe. Jedi Defense. I do wish there was more fighting on the Telos on Citadel Station, though. They could have done with a little bit more combat there, I think, before making it to the Ravager. Some of these fighting areas get old really quickly, and some of them are just too short. Okay, what was I choosing here? Oh, I already chose it. Derp. Alrighty, and Drain Force is what we want. Perfect. And another level up. She's also a dexterity character. Alrighty. Improved Drain Force. Wonder if any of them are AoEs. I didn't really pay attention to it. Since my main character has enough force to not really need it. Yep, all hostile creatures. Cool. In fact, if you get that, you might be practically invincible, but able to drain the force. Actually, it might be good to have that as an offensive power, just to drain the force from your enemies, because some of them do rely on the force, but too late now. Hopefully I'll have Visas with me when I face some of these tough fights.
What's
And
wrong?
Mandalore, of course. Time to level you up as well, my old friend. Demolition skills up in case we run into mines, which we probably will. Doesn't have a ton of awareness, but I guess I can always blow him up with my force powers still. No, he has a lot of feet, so I'm kind of running out of... There we go, I can give him that one. Okay. Strength or Constitution actually, so we can use better implants. Let's go with that. So now we're getting to the point where I really don't know what feats I'm going to give him. Here he has power attack, and then the rest of that is really helpful. Here he has all three. Here's these. These are class skills. He doesn't need finesse, mobility to move faster. I don't know. He's melee. Maybe that'll actually help him. Okay. Cool. Now I can give him a better package here. Let's see. Strength, Constitution, Dexterity. He doesn't need Dexterity. Immune to stun, fear, and heart could be good. That's more better for a Jedi. More better. That could be cool. Does he already have an immune to a stun fear? This one does, but I could get him that the implant. Give him like. See the stealth. That's good. 10 to. Let's do that. A little less attack, but he gets minus 10 to most of the normal types of damage, so. Do I have more Dominator Gauntlets? I do. Sweet. Those, and then. Where is it? Our enhancement system. You know, I probably didn't actually need the Constitution for that, but the Strength package is just kind of sucky. Maybe I'll find a better one on the ship. We can hope, right? He says, how you doing? Jedi Master Robe, very cool. I kind of want to see what the aura looks like just for a second, though. So I never got a chance to wear it, really. So, yeah. Looks pretty nice. I like. But I'm going to put that one guy's robe on so I can give it a try. I want to use that Force Leap from Mr. Thawne here. Alright, MV says let's get with the Jedi Master. Or she could use that actually? Wasn't Kreia wearing that? I guess I gave it. Or no, I have two. That's right, Kreia is the upgraded one, which is gone forever now. Alright, so this is 1 regeneration and 3. So you give up 2 defense and regeneration for Trisma and Wisdom. It's tough, but let's go with this. Doesn't really matter anyway, because no matter what she wears, she looks like she's wearing the same robes. I don't know if she can wear anything better than that. Force Mask is not good for a Force user. That's really good. Let's go with that. Improved automation, dexterity. Yep, that's what I need for her. Constitution +1. Constitution and strength +1. Constitution, dexterity, and strength +1. Yep, we're going with that. I wonder if that'd be better for Mandalore even. Whatever. And stealth field generator, you can definitely do better than that. I don't know why I had that on her. I guess I need it at some point. Maybe when we run Duxon. That's cool. So dexterity +3. That's pretty good. Dexterity 2, that's definitely the best one, I think. Alright, everyone should be good to go now. Let's do it. Spiffy there. We came this way, right? Should keep my super buff going. If we get into tough fights, I can always pop, maybe we came this way. I don't know where we came. Large locker. Support pack. Mains. At this point in the game, everything gets like simplified, like loot-wise. It's just stuff you actually could use during the last part of the game. So that's what they came on board. Yep, I know. Can't use the escape shuttle. At least not yet. This is cool. In case you want like a nice screenshot of your characters standing in front of this fire. Alright, so we can stand in it. I have to sneeze. Oh, sorry. It's all the fumes from the flames. But yeah, if you're like a Sith Lord, you want a image of your character standing in fire. See, Visas looks really cool. Look at that. That's cool. I can't. Give me your position. There we go. Yeah, for some reason she doesn't really work as well with her. That's pretty cool, I guess. Work better if she was dark side looking. Okay. Anyway. Force Enlightenment activate. Let's kill some civvies. There we go. You know the drill. Stasis field. And Master Flurry. 6 attacks per round. One shot. See, it only took 3 to kill them. Do almost 100 damage per strike. I do really wish I could upgrade my lightsaber more though. That really sucks. I want to leap to somebody. Can I leap to him? gotta use basic attack to do that though, so let's do it.
I shall make this
Sweet! Oh, look at that. That was like a one-shot. Oh, I like this robe a lot. It's too bad it doesn't have that huge energy resistance in it. Because that leap is nice. That's like the one reason I really considered making her a guardian base or nice blaster rifle, or like a weapon master upgrade for that leap. There's another dexterity gloves and security. Your seals still come in useful, or it's impossible. Well, I'll bash down this door because I have a lightsaber and you don't break things inside of it using yeah, there we go. Great. Using for a door. Okay. I wish this would last a minute. It's kind of annoying. Anyone home? Yep. Can I leap to him? Nah, she's trying to him. Oh, miss. Shows no matter how much attack you can get, they can still dodge you. Let's see what's in here. Some cool stuff. Boka, another one of those swords. They could have made loot a little more varied. Then again, I guess there is some loot that's really rare, like the I only have one universal implant and Felonor armor. That's pretty good. What kind of armor does Mandalore have? Oh, Mandalore's armor. Derp. That's right. You can't actually give him armor.
What's wrong?
I keep thinking that's like an outfit that like applies over top of his stuff. Oh, I know. Fall asleep. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. That's awesome. I think I'm gonna wear this robe for the rest of the ship, just for that leap. I'll change it back to her really good armor for like the final part, but I'll stick with this for now. Prodroma belt. That's pretty good, right? Yeah, immunity to light side and dark side, and a little bit more stuff. But I'm still gonna use my strength because she is more of a melee character.
Yeah.
All right, Mandalore, lead the charge. The last great Mandalorian crusade for a couple hundred years. Oh, that's cool.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
All right. They didn't really explain this. It might be in the quest log though.
Arming signal received, Mandalore.
The idea is to put the 4 proton
We
cores
still
in
need
the
to
correct
send
sites,
3 more charges.
and that'll blow the
Mandalore,
ship to
We're
smithereens.
holding our position, but the Sith appear to be offering little resistance. It's like they don't even realize we're here.
We don't care. Stay alert. Sweet. That is some view, eh? At least for a 2005 game or whatever. Wait, Telos. Alright, cool. 1 charge down. 3 more to go. Hidden. Nope. Alright. What's in this room? Oh, lots of Sith. Alright. What is energy shield? Do I have my strength going? I do. Alright, I'm gonna have Mandalore start this way. And you know what? I'm gonna have Force Enlightenment going. To get the that'll get the Valor buff. And I can get her to use Master Speed. Just for her own good. Once you hit that, I also want you to hit Battle Meditation. So I'm gonna use Mandalore for a bit. I want him hitting hard. I can give him a strength thing too. Original strength. She went down fast. Kill them all. Let's see how much he actually has. Nice, 37 strength plus 13. Is that capped? I feel like that's capped. Because wouldn't it be... No, I guess it is plus 2 for every 1 point above 12. Okay, so that makes sense. Ignore me. Actually, okay, I want to have him take care of these guys then. For Clan Ordo! Not quite a one-shot still, because he doesn't have... He has power attack, but he only does 2 attacks per round still. That's why I like Flurry and Master Speed and all that. Of course, not being a Jedi, he can't get Juyo or Master Speed anyway, so... Kind of a moot point. A bit. Foresight. Anything interesting to see around here? Just dead Sith corpses. Oh, that's right, you have the other one too.
My life is yours.
Give him one of his Verpine shields. I keep finding more of them all the time. 33. Yeah, I think that's safe to use. Best shield in the game, right? Pretty much. Yeah, 170 points against those damage types. Yeah. Oh, 172. Now that was a nice hit. Although with her leaping around like that, like a killer bunny rabbit. Can't even get to them before she... See, I found another shield. What'd I tell you? And another one. Could use them if I wanted to. You could blow up in the mine, but let's have Leovara try her security on it. Nice. And 2 more shields. What did I tell you? This is the way we came, right? Okay, so it makes a big loop. I see some remains there, though. Let's pick those up. Could be more Verpine energy shields. There are too many of those, am I right? Bindo's banned. Do I already have that? I don't. That's actually really cool. Charisma +3 and immunity 10%. Versus light side and dark side. We'll be facing mainly dark side users, and this is... I think I'd rather have the 2 wisdom than the 3 charisma, plus it has will on top of it. So I'm still going to stick with this, but that is a cool item though. And obviously a reference to Mr. Jolie Bindo, one of my favorite characters from the original KotOR game. If you haven't seen it Let's Play, you definitely should go back and watch it. It's a good one. It's also my first one. Okay. Should probably get my buffs going again. He still has his adrenal thing going, which is cool. Keep switching.
Something you need.
Ooh, look at this. Lots of Sith. Look at her leap in there like that. That's so awesome. Leave some for me. Thank you. Oh, no, she turned away there. So she heard me. Swack. Nicely done. It's like a great hall in here. It's pretty cool.
My life is
Play
yours.
this for a bit now, I guess, and get her a better shield too, because I do have tons of these things. Verpine prototype. Oh, this has less charges. Is this one of the sites? No, I don't think so.
Something you need.
Buff Visas up a bit.
Honor is mine.
Yeah, there you go. 37 dexterity. I approve, and I can use force speed if I wanted to. I'm not really worried about that. I do want to use force speed though. I used it already. Alright, Door, you don't stand a chance against me with all these buffs. Looks rather orange, or rather red for an orange lightsaber. Is there really nothing in here? There you go. Hey, all that for life support back. Worth it, right? Alright, I can get her a dexterity thing too, right? Alacrity, is that it? I think that's the one that gives you more dexterity. And I think my buffs were off already.
Yeah.
And battle meditation.
My life is yours.
Yeah.
The honor is mine.
There you go, plus 16 dexterity. Alright, Visas. She could probably solo part of the ship. Missile Bay. Huh. You could detonate if you try, it's best not to. I'm not gonna bash the door. Do have plenty of security tunnelers, might as well use one of them. Just in case. There is a workbench. I wonder if you can maybe talk to Visas about your crystal? Probably not, but just in case, I am going to pause the recording real quick and be right back when I see if there's any way to upgrade your crystal once Kreia is no longer in the party. Alright, we're back. So, by the looks of it, unfortunately, there is no way to upgrade your crystal once Kreia leaves the party. So, before you do the Dantooine thing, be sure to upgrade it one last time, because I'm level, what am I at? 30, which would be actually a new upgrade. But, I do want to see what it says. The lightsaber glows brilliantly. That is level 7 of 9, so that's not bad. Words, okay. It can get 2 levels higher than that. I believe I'm not collecting reports. It sounds though like at level 27 you can upgrade it to level 7. At level 30 you can upgrade it to level 8, and at level, which is what I'm at now. And at level 33 you can upgrade to level 9. You can get to at least level 30 through regular gameplay. Some people say you can get to level 33 at least, or even 36. I don't know if that's true. There are glitches, of course, you can exploit to get higher XP, but that kind of is the purpose of the game, because it's easy to become overpowered, as is. But yeah, still the what we have going for us is not bad at all. So 15 to 74 plus 9 to 16 versus dark side, which is going to be most people I'm facing, plus 4 light side damage, which is against anybody, attack modifier, defense bonus, all those nice stats, and even the slow on top of it. So that's pretty cool. And with all my buffs going, let's see, force enlightenment, battle meditation. Let's see if I can get to. I can't get to 100 maybe, but maybe with a Channy battle stimulant I could. Anyway, time to get it. Oh, we already did this a bit, didn't we?
My life is yours.
All right. Just playing Beasts for a little bit. That is not the right way. Should probably use my own force feed here, because obviously Leovar's does not affect her. Use lightsaber throw. Oh, it didn't actually work. Kill her before Leovar gets to her. There you go. What's this do? That's the anti-force power thing. I want to face like more than a couple Sith troopers at a time.
Something you need.
Electromesh armor, a nice blade there. Should probably save some of these in case the final planet has any really hard to open lockers there. You know what? I'm gonna put Visas on solo mode for a bit, because I want to see what she can do on her own. Here's this big room again. Some remains we missed earlier. Another force shield. She has force speed going. I don't have the buffs from Leovar though. So she can't win. There's gonna be another room with security chests in it, isn't it? Maybe not. Alright, let's turn off solo mode. Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah.
So I want to get her buffs going, but I don't want Leovar and Mandalore to kill everything before she gets to them. Alrighty.
It's mine.
Here, Sithy. Is there nothing online in this room? It seems empty. Okay. I think we're getting to another location, maybe?
You've reached one
There
of
we
the
go.
target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Here we go.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. 2 more sites are left. We've lost contact with 2 of our squads, and we've had to fall back to the docking area.
So they're pushing back, it sounds like. Understood. Try not to give any more ground. Alright, cool. My shield finally just wore off. Alright, nothing really over this side of the ship, so I guess we can keep going. There's some Sith. Alright, you know what? Master Battle Meditation.
I serve.
Force Wave. Back, I say. Not clumped up though. So there you go. Jesus! Oh, well, there's a critical strike there. Whatever. It's kind of cool though watching Leovar just leave around and kill everything. Ooh, Frieden has blaster. Didn't know he was a blaster user being a Sith Lord and all. All these buffs. I miss like Dragon Age where you can just do all the stuff automatically. Is this a site? Actually, you know what? It's probably the other side. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. No, they're labeled. Okay, cool. So that's not a site. I'm glad they're labeled. Otherwise, I would have wasted some time there. Hey, it's Colonel Tobin.
Have you come to kill me? The final insult. Stripping Onderon, my soldiers, my home from me, only to have me die.
That is a pretty pathetic life, but then again, you did kind of make the... Yeah, you made your choices, Tobin.
You are right. The choice was mine. And you knew what would happen to me.
Actually, I thought you got impaled by a giant beast, so what did happen to you?
He happened. The hunger
Yeah, you don't look so good, buddy.
It is power that it consumes without end.
Not the fun kind of power.
We felt on Onderon.
The,
Vaklu felt.
the sickening
It was an
kind.
echo, too strong to ignore.
So you gave into it.
General Vaklu and I, when it seemed that we would need more to take Onderon, make it strong
Deal with the
again,
devil.
he came. his soldiers.
Yeah, it was,
There was nothing we could not do.
it was Nihilus who backed
Nothing
them.
the Queen could do to stop us.
And nothing you could do to stop him.
I have served the wrong master. He cares nothing for Onderon, its soldiers, its people.
Really?
Everything exists to feed his will. I came here, to this dead ship, and now he will not permit me to leave.
The ship seems familiar.
This ship, it is a graveyard of a terrible battle.
Alcor
Everything
5.
on it slowly dies, as long as he
I wonder if you like read the comics of
It
the
is the way
Mandalorian
of
Wars,
all
if the
life
Ravager
that
makes an
serves
appearance in its
In his
glory.
presence, all life dies.
This ship is from Malachor. This Sith Lord of yours bolsters his fleet with ships from that world? He's nothing more than a scavenger.
I think he is of that place. If so, then his power may be great indeed. Greater than I had thought.
I don't know if he is a... Like, Kreia was obviously a Jedi at some point in her life. I don't know if Nihilus and Cyan really were. I'm here to kill your master. Either help me or stand aside.
There is nothing to be done, except wait. If you go to him, he will destroy you, and your last moments shall be of shadow and pain.
We'll see. Ooh, I can use my persuade skill. Yep, not gonna miss an opportunity to do that. If you would save Onderon, traitor, then listen to me. It sounds something Kreia would say. Once he destroys Telos, Onderon will be among those he destroys next.
Onderon? But there's no longer any need.
He has touched it, and he will come back.
You're right. As long as he exists, Onderon is in danger. The galaxy is in danger.
Reminds me of Bishop Little, except
Would you
Bishop
have me
can
do?
control his hunger. I need somebody to set up the proton cores in this vessel when we give the signal.
Go report to the target site, Colonel. I'll let my men know you're coming.
There you go, bit of redemption even
And
for
if
Colonel
you try
Tobin.
anything stupid, they'll shoot you dead.
I will do as you ask, for Onderon's sake.
Kind of cool if like the Mandalorians are with it too, because they're the ones who knew Tobin. It was a small act, nothing more.
It may seem that way, but perhaps it can become much more.
That's what
I'm
Kreia
sorry.
says, little
I
ripples.
did not mean to speak of it.
Is there a problem?
Principles of sacrifice and charity. These are things I have not seen in some time. I'm afraid that it will weaken you
I love her robes
for
and
what
their...
comes. But I have said enough,
Levar's wearing them right now.
and you do not
and
need
Switch
my
one,
counsel. Your actions should, as always, be your own.
Don't mind discussing them though. Alrighty.
What's wrong?
Oh, did that not? Oh, so you change characters while they're stabbing the door open. There we go. It doesn't seem to actually work. You know what I should do though? While I have the chance. Let's use that workbench to upgrade my lightsaber back to the color crystal I want to end the game with, because I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure there's another place I could use one. I'm not
My
100% sure of
life is
that, so... I'll head back there at some point.
How may I serve?
Let me sit over here. The ship is kind of annoyingly empty for being one of the fun levels of the game. And from like the Star Forge with like enemies all over the place. There you go.
You've reached one of the target sites.
Yep.
Arming signal received, Mandalore.
It's 3 of 4.
Proton core is active. Only one proton core remains to be set. We're encountering heavy resistance. I don't know how long we can
The
hold out.
Mandalorians, fight harder. Hold on, we're almost done.
What the hell was that? I told you to wait! Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely. Was it in the target zone? No, Mandalore. We have failed you. I offer you my... Do we have another core? No, Mandalore. Even with the other 2 cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to destroy the vessel. We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right. Wait for my signal. This isn't over. And
Okay, where
don't
we
kill
can get
yourself
one.
before I tell you.
Typical Cantor's. Don't kill yourself before I tell you to. He makes a fun Mandalore. Alrighty. Going in circles now a bit. Alright, the missile bay is down here though, right? Alright, so I need to go back there anyway for the, that works out well. Workbench and missile. Prototype shield. So many of those we can collect before the end of the game. Alrighty. Need to find an override console for the missile bay. So I guess we probably need to keep going then.
Yeah.
But I will see about... There we go. So that's an orange one. I need a yellow one. Here we go. The short lightsaber has a yellow crystal. We'll give it a red one. And we'll give... Take out Master Vash's silver crystal. We used it to pay our respects to her long enough. And go with the good old copper, because... Yeah, that's how she started the game. Well, how she started with her lightsaber at least.
Honor is mine.
Might as well finish that way too. We do need to find a console somewhere to open that missile bay or whatever it is. So we can steal a proton core from it. Gotta be one around here somewhere, I suppose. Here are some Sith. Nihilus. Oh, they're still back here. Maybe that's a good thing.
My life.
She has energy shield, has her force speed, some sanity. There you go. Nicely done, Reese's. Lightsaber throw. And let's use nice. And let's use a force wave. Get back. Nice. And a couple more force storms. Or the Or's gonna do his thing and just kill them all first. That was still pretty fun though. That's a little more like it. Okay. More like support kits. Same random stuff. Alright, I think there's another missile site here. Do we not actually have the proton core? We should though. We should have one more, and then we should... Well, I guess we have 3 set. We have a 4th on us though, because now we need a 5th one from the missile bay. I'm not sure that the mechanics actually match the plot here, but that's okay.
I have succeeded.
Have you now?
Something you need.
Just a sonic pistol. Not great. Alright, what's in here? Life support pack. A cell door. Oh, that's right.
This door leads to my...
So we saw her in the
cell.
cutscene the very first
I
time.
had forgotten.
Is there anything you need from your cell?
If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber within my cell that I would visit one last time.
I won't deny you that. Do whatever you feel you need to do. I think I might have clicked on the wrong screen and minimized the game there. 1 second. Do whatever you feel you need to do.
Past the surface, there is the Force.
It's a really cool room. I want one. But on the ship, somewhere nicer. Like they thought. Whispers.
Where once there was a world that was strong in the Force, now there is a barren wasteland. It's okay. It has taken time for me to return here. I lost my way, but I've been stronger for the journey. What happens now shall not be done out of hate or revenge, but for the sake of all life. And I ask you, finally, to forgive me.
Her
This
people, I
body
guess.
is a prison no longer.
I'm glad she made her peace with that. Hey, there we go. Visas has come to terms with the death of her world and calmed the hatred within herself. This has given her a strong connection to the Force and a bonus to her Force points. Good, because she could use that. Valtime's Might got some bonuses besides they are impossible. Not with a security spike. Aha. What if this would help me with some of the impossible blocks I found before that I thought were too difficult? I guess they're not too difficult because that's why there are spikes. Otherwise, what would be the point? Is this like our bedroom? It's pink. This is really cool.
My life is yours.
Enough sightseeing though. Alright, we're getting there. Maybe we have to go to the bridge. That might be it. We may have to go to the bridge to let's use insanity. Leovar's gonna use her buffs. Do I have speed going? I think I do. At least it's taken down. We use the bridge to unlock the missiles so we can go off the ship. That makes sense. Because there's a reason to go to the bridge. I wonder if I can teach her. Oh, like 1 point away. I wonder if I can teach Visas the Juyo form. I should probably try. Teamwork, yay. Nice.
My life. I would.
Something happened on Duxton, you seem a little calmer than
The
normal.
more I travel with you, the more
That's right, I never talked to her after she led the charge on
questions I
Duxton.
have. Duxon answered many of those questions.
What did you learn?
I learned more of myself and the conviction that that brings. And I wish to thank you for sparing me when we first met, so that I might learn such things. I will answer.
Okay. Anything else you want to say, Mandalore, before we end this?
Yeah, what do you
Stems?
already get now?
Alrighty. Some more random loot. So we're going to the bridge now. Hopefully there's more stuff to fight there. So I can use this really cool robe to kill some people. Hey, they came to me. There we go. 150, that's a nice hit. Yeah, these guys really are a challenge for this kind of a party combination. Hopefully the later fights will be a little tougher, because there have been tough fights in this game. These just are not among them. Possible. Not for the Force. Or a lightsaber. Nice little loot room here. Sylvar's robes. That was the robe of the KotOR love interest. I think they were both KotOR of Credo. I seem to recall. What does that do? Sylvar. Restricted to light side. That's nice. +2 dexterity. Yeah, despite several major trials, Sylvar ultimately made true to the light side and was a strong voice in the Jedi Order. Yeah, I guess she fell as well, but returned to the light. Alright, cool. I'm gonna leave Thon's robe one though, because I like that Force leave. I'm probably gonna give her that though, because what is 2 charisma, 1 defense, 4 wisdom. Yeah, that's actually a really good robe. Dexterity is good for her, and the resistance to dark side energy. I mean, that's especially the energy is gonna be some of the energy is very common from lightsabers and blasters, and dark side is common from Sith Lords. So, seems an appropriate robe for Visas to use. For Visas at this point in the game, you can tell it's late and being tired. Once again, I'm staying up later than I should be, but I took a nap earlier this time at least. So, I'm gonna use battle meditation. Where is it? Because that'll actually debuff them as well. You know what? Let's do double force damage. Nice, look at that. Down you go. I mean, level 30, 1 to 6 damage per level. That's insane. That's a lot of damage. Probably still not as much as melee can do, but if you go the whole console route, you can definitely get powerful force user in this game. Let's use my regular auto attack so I can do the jump. Leap to the lever, leap! Oh, she's stuck. Alright, kill him first. Kill that guy. Please do something! Stop! I'm gonna die. It'd be good because I could actually use the revival skill, which I have not used this entire game. Thank you, Nihilus. I like how little heals take out of my force pool at this point. Yeah, we've done a good job building our characters, I'll say that. They're more than a little OP. That is not a computer, though. Stasis. Did I not do that correctly? Stasis. How do you to this guy now?
Time to die.
Oh, they actually do a lot of damage. Thank you for healing me though. I do have, what's his name's Rogue One, right? Yeah, I do. I guess I don't have, I have a lot of health. Wow, 565, they're still taking that away from me. That quickly. I guess compared to the numbers from the attacks I see on the screen, it's not really that big. Foresight. Welcome, Nihilus, seeing the world just like you. Battle meditation. Your storage room, it looks like. Some more equipment I probably don't need at all. The completionist in me can't leave it alone. Jam on Hooker's battle armor. It's too bad you can't give Mandalore armor and it would just look the same. The way Visis's does. That's nice. Strength, critical hits, decent heavy armor. Nice balance of things there. Ooh, force shielding visor. It's like the one I used to use in the other game. That's pretty nice too. 4 wisdom, 1 charisma. Oh, I don't know, should I use it? Let's use it for a little bit, at least for old time's sakes. Maybe I'll change it when I get to Malachor. Oh,
This door leads to the bridge and my former master. If you wish to gather your strength, this is the last time.
Give me a moment to recover my strength then. Alright, let's do a save. I think this is episode 55, right? We'll go with that. Alright. Here we go. I'll probably talk to the point where my buffs won't really matter, but I'll do them just in case. Force immunity would be good to have. And just too bad that enlightenment doesn't play out as well. Alrighty. There he is, the Lord of Fear. Darth Nihilus, one of the Sith Lords. His own theme music. Ouch. Seems we didn't make that saving throw. Even though I actually can't be stunned because it's one of my talents being a consular. Well, you can actually lie to him and say you want to become his apprentice, or you can say truth and become his apprentice. That's, I kind of want to say that just out of interest, but, your path ends here, Sith Lord. I like number 1 too, but that sounds a little too, I don't know, smuggler-like. Your path ends here, Sith Lord. Nihilus, this is no time to tell you mama jokes. Wisdom. Kreia has lied to you. There are no Jedi here. You have sensed it. Only one here was Atris, and she's a Darksider now. Who would still sustain him, I guess, but, you know, it's like having a potato chip or something, as opposed to a feast. Great, now I'm hungry. If you use your power here, you only exhaust yourself and become vulnerable. Aha, he tried to drain a drain. Tried to wound a wound. even now the hunger is consuming you, just as Kreia knew it would. That's why I guess the Exile's the only one that could defeat him, because... Yeah, oh, my buffs are gone. Alright, Force Immunity. I actually want to use Force Enlightenment first. Just get the Q going there. Try to stasis him. I do want Force Immunity, Battle Meditation. I'm going to try the stasis. Mandalorian's going to use an Energy Shield. Yeah, Battle Stimulant. There we go. And then get some power attacks going. Oh. Interesting they can apply them to others. I wonder if Injury affects that at all. I probably should have looked into that, but I'm going to have you use this. Maybe I'd use Force Breach in case he has any effects going on himself. Paper Journal, Alacrity. Force Immunity, Master Force Immunity. Why are you attacking him? Yeah, got our buffs going. Immunity. Saved my my one throw. Oh, it actually stasised him. Sweet. All right. I'm just gonna go for the Juyo power attack. And I'm gonna have you keep using your big power attacks, Mandalore. Lisa has her force be going. Use a heal to keep me alive. And then that's for her as well. Wow. Didn't kill him, but I did a lot of damage. It knocks me down. How rude.
He is too powerful.
What are you talking about, too powerful? We almost had him. Oh, we could sacrifice her. Ouch. Want to die like the rest of your kind? Then get up and fight. Jeez, how insensitive. Only need to keep him occupied. Remember this one. Yours linked to this place. Can you disrupt that link somehow?
I will try.
You can do it, Visas. Weaken him. That isn't it, though.
I cannot hold him for long.
Just hold him long enough. Okay, I guess so she's got a stun off there. That's kind of cool. Oh, my buffs went away. Damn it. Alright. Force Enlightenment. That was his plan all along, was to talk until my buffs go away. I'm on to you, Nihilus. Use a heal. I'm gonna heal myself as well. You got this, Visas. I'm gonna try to stasis him again so I get lucky.
More with that. Time to
Got it. Alright, Visas, I want you to... Yeah. Drain Force. Perfect. I don't know why she can up on her own because she's not low on Force, but I want to drain his Force to make him weaker. I can also just use Force Immunity. Look at all that damage. Why is it not 6 attacks though? Shouldn't it be 6? Maybe it caps at 5. Could just be bugged too. So it ends. That was a pretty cool fight.
We need to get off this ship.
Fighting this Dark Lore, you saw me. Do what you need to do, Visas, then we need to leave. Oh, he's talking to her, okay.
I have to see with the Force and my eyes.
If it will give you some peace, do it. You can ask for the mask too, but you can actually wear it. I think it might give you more Force points, but it might also be dark side, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to say, if you bring you some peace, do it. I don't want to risk getting dark side points this late in the game. Only a few opportunities left, perhaps, to get it back. I like my Constitution bonus. What did you see when you looked at him?
A man. Nothing more.
There's no big revelation. He wasn't Revan or anything.
And I will follow wherever your path takes you.
Just a man gone awry.
Is at an end.
Former Jedi, probably, because I don't know where else this is what it came from. Let the ship die as it should have years ago. What is this?
Canderous, are you alright?
Get away from me. I don't need your help.
This is new.
Leave me here.
Canderous, the Force lies in all living things. I have watched my people die. You will survive.
I think she calls him Canderous too.
You have no choice. You have been wounded before and lived, Mandalorian. Rise. Many battles do you still have left in you?
Tell him this is...
Sound like Revan at the end.
I love how this builds in the first
Do you know
game.
what she told me in those last days on the Outer Rim? That the Mandalorian Wars were our doom, and that we had been deceived. That it had never been our decision to wage war on the Republic. Revan said the Mandalorians didn't invade the Republic space 10 years ago because it was our choice. We were tricked. Our entire people sacrificed as pawns, and never knew it. She said there was a war coming, that it was waiting out in the unknown regions, in the dark, waiting for us to destroy each other.
The True Sith Empire.
This war?
No, not this one. Another one. More terrible. Against an evil
I love the
we couldn't
setup.
begin to comprehend.
The War of SWTOR's
A
been
war of
like
belief that had been
10 years in the
fought for
making.
thousands of years.
Makes
Revan
sense.
went off to fight it.
And left you here.
It's one
Revan
overarching
was
plot.
one of the greatest military leaders in the galaxy, in history.
This really is the
She
prelude
knew
to
what she was doing,
SWTOR.
and I always follow orders.
And now you're giving them. That's a really cool conversation. I enjoyed that a lot. Alrighty. So yeah, Mandalorian Wars did mass on their series of wars. We're off to preparations for the what's it even called? The Cold War, I guess, or the Great Galactic War, the Galactic Civil War, whatever it's called. The war that precedes SWTOR, and the aftermath of which goes through SWTOR. But yeah, so this kind of, I really hope they keep Vitiate as an enemy in that game for a long time, because he really is the one. He's the one who sent the Mandalorians to weaken the Republic before their invasion, and the one Revan tried to build a Sith Empire and later rebuild the Republic to defeat. So it makes sense. It's a good story by BioWare and Obsidian, and there's lots more like to come. That is not the end of the game. We still have one planet left. It was a very small planet, not very small, but like Starforge size. In the original game, it might be a little more larger now, probably not in zone size, but at least in like story content because of all the restored stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are too. I'm going to end this episode here and go to bed, but come tomorrow we will journey to Malachor 5 and confront Cyan and Kreia and put an end to it all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.